Hey everyone, 12 News meteorologist Stephen Matrigrano here with a Weather Now update for you on this Saturday, looking at a winter storm watch still posted for our area. And off to the west, there's those winter storm warnings and blizzard warnings along the Long Island Sound area, along the coastal Connecticut down to New York City region, Long Island as well, even coastal New Jersey. I do expect to see some of these warnings kind of brought back or extended into our area over the course of our Saturdays. So it may happen later in the day. A few snow showers around for today in our weather timeline. Dry for Sunday morning. Winter storm for Sunday night and Monday. Blizzard conditions certainly possible, if not likely, from this system. So snowfall forecast, here's our map. 12 to 20 inches is what we're going for. Blizzard conditions possible across the entire area. Certainly stay tuned to us for any potential updates on the map in terms of snowfall totals. Of course, there could still be some adjustments as we get closer to the storm. Wind forecast, looking at some very strong winds, 50 to 60 mile per hour gusts across southeastern areas. Would not be surprised to see someone on the Cape or the islands get a gust over 70. With this storm being so close to us and being a really strong intensifying storm, that would not surprise me at all. But most of us see 50 to 65 mile per hour gusts. Power outages certainly possible as well. Heavy wet snow falling, gusts 50 to 65. That makes it very hard for crews to, of course, restore power. So it may take a little bit longer after the power goes out. But that risk is there statewide for power outages across our area. The factoring of the heavy snow and the strong gusty winds, those two combined will create for some scattered outages in our area. Winter storm index, in terms of impacts, major. We're looking at numerous factors here with this storm. And, of course, the snow and the wind, but also the coastal impacts, coastal erosion, coastal flooding possible as well. Here's a breakdown of the winter storm again. Snow arrives in the evening hours on Sunday. Steady snow, gusty winds for Sunday night, slick travel. Heavy snow, gusty winds, treacherous travel. Monday, blizzard conditions, certainly likely for Monday across our area. So here's an idea of what to expect again. Mentioned that 12 to 20 inches of snow. Worst conditions early Monday. Whiteout conditions possible as a result. Narragansett, seeing clouds out there and some dry conditions. Newport Harbor, similar story with the clouds out there. Could see a few passing snow showers. Temperatures in the 30s across the area. I mentioned today's forecast, a few snow showers tonight. A few flurries possible late at night and towards tomorrow morning. But the bulk of the stuff in terms of the snow holds off until later Sunday evening. I'm thinking after about 6, 7 o'clock. We'll start seeing some snow take over our area from southwest to northeast. So here is the radar. The WPRI shows our storm getting itself together across the Midwest and the South. That's going to be converging towards the Mid-Atlantic and then becoming a significant storm for our area, again, late Sunday and especially into Monday. So here's the forecast. Here's 2 p.m. You can see all that moisture to the south. As we go into the nighttime hours, it really ramps up here, 7 p.m., seeing that snow entering the area. Heavy snow continues overnight into Monday. All those darker blues, the heavier snow bands, that's going to be impacting us right into that Monday morning time frame. You can see that swirl in the atmosphere just off the coast there. That's the low pressure. That tracks up and away late Monday and gives us better weather for Tuesday. So I want to leave you off here with the snowfall map once again. Again, 12 to 20 inches of snow. It's a heavy, wet snow. Blizzard conditions possible, power outages possible as well. Of course, rough travel. I think many schools will be canceled on Monday, if not Tuesday as well. This may be a multi-day thing in terms of restoration and cleanup. So certainly plan for that accordingly, of course, for those of you at home. But that's the latest update. We'll have more updates to come over the course of the weekend, so make sure you check back for those details. Take care.